I'm saying they did pretty good against Max Crosby. Joe Alt looked phenomenal against Max Crosby, who's a top 3-5 pass rusher in the NFL right now. Max Crosby from the Las Vegas Raiders. Now you're going against arguably probably the best and T.J. Watt. This is not going to be easy because that Pittsburgh defense got after Kirk Cousins week 1, and this is not going to be easy. I expect this to be a low-scoring game because, like I said, these teams both got really good defenses. My Chargers have been looking good. So it's going to be about, running the football in a game like this. I don't think, because I don't really trust our receivers that much. We got, I know Quinshawn Johnson, second-year player out of TCU, he looked decent last week. Ladd McConkey looked good week 1. So I think I just want to see my receivers slowly step up each week. But I expect a low-scoring game. I got my Chargers winning 16-13 against the Steelers in a close game. Next up, we got the Houston Texans 2-0 taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Also 2-0, 1 p.m. I think it's going to be a good game. The Vikings are better than we thought. The Texans are a good team, even though they had a close win against the Chicago Bears. But I believe C.J. Stroud. I think he's a better quarterback. The Houston team is loaded. Joe Mixon. You got Stephon Diggs. Nico Collins is one of the league leaders, leading the league in receiving yards already. You got Tank Dell. So I expect this to be a close game, but I'm going Houston over Minnesota in this game. Next up, we got the Eagles 1-1 taking on the Saints 2-0, 1 o'clock. I'm going to Saints mainly because Derek Carr has been playing very, very well. The Saints defense is very, very good. Cam Jordan. Marshawn Lattimore didn't even play last week. Kool-Aid McKinstry, the rookie out of Alabama, started. He looked good. Rashid Shaheed is explosive receiver. Alvin Kamara looked like the old Alvin Kamara. He's looking good. And plus, I just think it's hard to play the Saints, especially when they're playing this good of football. If you play the Saints at home, it's going to be hard. I thought the Eagles had to win. Now, I take responsibility. I tweeted early. I was trying to go to bed. And I tweeted the Eagles won, and next thing I know, it was a minute and 20 seconds left. The Falcons marched right down the field and scored a touchdown. I think it's going to be a close one, but I'm going Saints. I think the Eagles fall to 1-2, and yeah, it's going to be a lot of things to talk about in Philadelphia after that loss. Next up, we got the Broncos 0-2 taking on the Buccaneers 2-0. This is a 1 o'clock game. I'm going to Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield has been playing very good football. If he plays well in this game, he possibly could be considered for MVP consideration already. Mike Evans has looked good. Chris Godwin has looked good. The Buccaneers defense has looked good. I didn't think they'll be this good, losing one of their best corners, linebackers, Devin White. But they're playing good football. They had a very good win on the road at Detroit. Detroit's a really good team. So the Buccaneers and the Saints are going to be, I think, two teams that could both make the playoffs out of the division. Now, it's going to be very entertaining to see who's going to win the division. So I'm excited to see the Saints and Buccaneers play each other eventually this season. But I'm going Buccaneers blowout win, easy win over a rookie quarterback in Bo Nix. I just think it's not going to be close. I feel bad for him, but I'm going Buccaneers. Next up, we got the Packers 1-1 taking on the Titans 0-2. This will be a 1 o'clock game. Malik Willis, I think, will be starting. Now, it's been reported that Jordan Love could come back. If he does come back, it's clearly the Packers going to win. But I'm going to go to Packers either way, even if Malik Willis starts, because I think the Packers are going to do what they did last week. They're going to run the football with Josh Jacobs, who had well over 100 yards. He looked phenomenal. Malik Willis actually played pretty well. Now, this is his former team. This is a chance to get some payback. Get DeAndre Hopkins involved. Get Tyler Boyd. Get Calvin Ridley. So you do that, they're going to be fine. But I'm going Packers in a win over the Titans. Maybe in a close one, but I said the Titans. Yeah, I said that for the Packers. Excuse me. If the Titans get DeAndre Hopkins and Calvin Ridley, Tyler Boyd involved, then they're going to win this game. But I just don't trust Will Levis yet. A second-year player out of Kentucky. I'm gonna go Packers because I think they're going to run the ball heavy with Josh Jacobs. Even if Jordan Love does come back, because he may not be quite 100%, I'm going Packers in a close one. Next up, we got the Giants 0-2 against the Browns 1-1, 1 o'clock game. I'm going with the Browns. They did look pretty decent on the road against Jacksonville. I still don't believe all the way in Deshaun Watson. He's just not the same no more. But if he can play 50% of what he once was, the Browns will be a Super Bowl contender. They have all the pieces on defense, offense. It's just the quarterback position. Now, David Njoku did get hurt. I don't know how long he's going to be out. Still waiting for Nick Chubb to come back. But if he comes back healthy, if Deshaun can just not turn the ball over and get to 50% of what he once was, the Browns are going to be a force. Because Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, Greedy Williams on defense, offense. You got Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, old buddy from the Jets they got from the I forgot his name, number 8, and you waiting on Nick Chubb to come back. And if David Njoku can come back healthy, you got a lot of talent. It's just Deshaun got to play better football, point blank, period. But I'm going the Browns in a blowout. I think they're going to easily beat the Giants. I don't believe in Daniel Jones ever since he got signed that $40 million contract. He has more pick sixes than he has touchdowns to his own guys. I think this is going to be his last year in New York. They shouldn't have let their best player go in free agency. I know Saquon's a running back, but that's your best player at the end of the day. I'm not even going to waste time on the Giants. I'm going Browns. Next game, got the Bears 1-1 against the Colts 0-2. Now, the Bears look good. Their defense is legit.